And this is what happens at the end, making it official after the coin was given that says no longer standing. Greg Wingo signs off your number.
So Lindsay has reached her goal of 48 laps, and she is calling it a day. She's hit her goal. I couldn't hear what she was saying, but hopefully you guys could.
Stick for 11 cities.
2-minute warning for the Superlap, as we're now calling it.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, and they are off. So now speed counts. They're off. They're racing fast. They're fast. They're heading to that first boot. I know you can't see much while people are standing there, but Ippers is there at the front, and then Alex, Bruce, and Blake. They're all together, really. I think we've now got Kristen's now going out on the boat, so once I can get on to boat cam, we will go. It looks like the YouTube stream is still going beyond 12 hours now, which is great. Let's get the remote camera working. Hopefully she will turn it sideways. She's gone portrait at the moment. Okay. I will cut to audio for the boat cam, but I might cut back if it looks like all you're hearing is wind noise. I'm not able to look at the chat at the moment because I'm just trying to get the camera angles sorted, so apologies if you're asking any questions. There's not much I can do just yet. She's going to turn the camera sideways. She's turned the camera sideways, great. So I need to up the lap number, 49. Okay, right, let's cut to boat cam. Okay, we're on boat cam now. Okay, cool. Thanks up, Border. I'm looking forward to passing the keys back at the end of this.
They're really not that far apart, but the two of them caught up kind of with John, who had taken off right from the start. It looks like, can you tell if that's Blake? It's either Blake or... and John again, so we're mixing it up a little bit, who the lead is. So everybody is we assume, putting the motor on. So where is that yellow that they go around?
All the way down there. See it all the way by the
Oh, wow. Down by the white tent. So I'm going to turn for just a second.
drive down there to the trucks that they go on.
Way down by the white tent where the rowing center is where the yellow buoy is. They've just added. Okay, sounds like you can hear me. So sorry, we're not near the paddlers. Mason, when you get there, have Craig go back and forth.
So, okay, so there's some questions coming in around what happens now. So basically the course is now longer. It's now nearly 8 kilometres. And they're going to keep going. So the time is still, they've got to do it within the hour. And they keep going. They just keep going until no one's standing or one paddler is standing. So it could go 1 lap, 2 lap, 3 lap, 4 lap.
Huh? Look at that! Look at that storm coming there. I mean, this cloud's getting dark. It's good. It's good for.
It's good for the stream, is it?
So scary. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Hurricane. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's getting dark.
Beard is back. Beard is back in the chat. Okay. Yeah, right, I think I can see the paddlers now, so I'm going to now switch back. Here we go. I'm going to switch back on Kristen's audio as well, so you might pick her up halfway through something.
They're going to come around, and then they're going to start heading back. All right. Well, that's not a buoy, but he just did a buoy, what we call a buoy turn. A left. You can see a little cross bow, a little lean turning by John and by Blake. Alex did a pivot turn. Down a little bit. Then we have Bruce coming towards us. So the buoy had come a little loose, fixed it up. Okay, we now have Blake Hamilton out leading the way. We had to swap boats. We had a little boat trouble. And then we asked Sarah retied the buoy. It was a little bit loose. All right, it's Blake making a beautiful left-hand pivot. Yeah! There's Alex right behind. I can feel him right there. He's doing a cross bow.
Okay, so there's some people are saying they can't hear the audio, but we've got it here and we can hear the audio. So we're now on to the beach mic, while keeping the Kristen cam working. Can anyone hear me? So that's good. A few audios back. So are you hearing Craig or are you hearing Kristen? And who do you want to hear? You can be honest.
Are you showing what they have?
Yeah. So, yeah, I can turn back on. I turned the names off just to give a bit more space to the camera, but let's turn that back round now. Now it's important to know that those top four, they're not in the order of the current positions. That is just a default list of the 4 riders who are left. So that is not a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Okay, right. I'm going to cut back to Kristen. Please do let me know in the chat if it's not working or it doesn't come across well, and I will cut back to me. I'm bringing Kristen back in now.
At what time are we?
So we got the order. All right, interesting. Any guesses?
No, let's do
Any
it.
guesses?
Mason, well, I can see it in front of me because it's popped up. So I'm going to do Mason,
right.
give us a...
We got Blake
In
in the
first
lead.
place.
Yeah. Alex, John, and Bruce in that order. I'm not sure how close. I haven't been watching the screen too much.
It's hard to see.
The glare is a little getting there.
But Blake in first at the moment. Alex, John, and then Bruce.
Wow. Unbelievable. Blake's really turning on the jets.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he has in the tank, but...
So again, what's really interesting here is if Blake has got quite a lead on the other 3, there's a couple of things that could happen. The other 3 could decide to just hold back and let Blake complete this lap, and the 3 of them not complete their lap, which means Blake would just need to go again one more time round the course.
Yeah.
That's one way of looking at it. If Blake and one other get round the course within the hour, then we know we've still got 2 more laps, at least.
Is anybody going to sabotage and say, you know what, I'm going to go out and start, and then no, I can't finish, so that forces whoever's in the lead to do another lap?
Yeah, you can do that.
It's
yeah. Are they allowed speed coach on the boards? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they can do speed coach and timing. No one has speed coaches. I noticed a lot of them got watches on, but anyone that knows when you're paddling, like having to look at a watch while paddling is going to be a nightmare. You're going to slow up. You're going to miss your cadence, your flow. So the guys will have a good idea. I think they're just going for it. To be honest, these guys, they're fast paddlers. I think they're going to give it everything. There's no point in them holding anything back for this. Lap at a time. Just don't think about the next lap. Just do what you have to do to get across that line within the hour.
Yeah, this is it. So just go.
So I'm looking at this now. I think from what we're seeing now is they are coming down the back stretch heading towards the canal. They should be quite sheltered for a bit in that canal.
Yes, the canal will definitely shelter them, but when they're out in the open, the wind is coming from the west.
So I'm going to go as far. I think we're coming down the backside now. We're looking back up to the north, to the top side of the course. It kind of feels that they are going to get round in time, or Blake's going to get round in time. I mean that's based on no scientific or no data. Wind direction down the channel. Yeah, good point actually, Veronica. It's actually going to be blowing into the channel. but it's on a it is on a corner, so it's still going to be quite protected just until you pop out. Okay. Yes, the race had wind at the beginning and at the end. Okay.
I'm gonna post real quick. All right, let me post this. Okay. Yeah, we're at 42 minutes, so it's going to quickly be approaching, and I'm not sure. I can't tell by the live stream just how far they are.
Nah, from the entrance to that canal.
But you can see the wind. You can see the clouds too. It's very dark. Lots of cloud cover, and that's all moving pretty good.
Yeah.
So there's some blue skies coming. Once they come around the like if you could see our background, it looks great. But yeah, that's just some morning rain.
Here's our background very quickly.
Yeah,
hey, it's sunny here.
just like half a mile away.
Yeah, it's cut back, and that's what they're seeing at the moment. Yeah.
Thank you for doing the live stream. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you. Everyone has done this.
Yeah.
I think they'll make it. They were doing 40-minute laps before. They could do half of the old course with 20 minutes left. They're more than halfway around the course. I think it's going to be close, but I think you're right. I mean, but again, it's all going to be. They're still going to do another. They're going to.
Yeah, remember they've put down 160 miles already, so it's not fresh, by any means. And this wind is picking up, and so it's gusting. It's probably almost as strong as it was Monday, but we've been blocked by these trees, and it's not coming clear across the lake to build up speed and to get those waves going. So it's gusty, but thankfully it's never really a headwind.
The tower's also going to give them a bit of protection as they come into that channel as well.
Towers and this kind of this right here, because before it was coming clear across that lake.
But you can, the wind is picking up.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell.
Woo.
Yeah, Greg is going to have to go back to in hiding in Alabama if no one completes. There's going to be a lot of angry fans.
Craig, you have a future in SUP.
Oh, absolutely.
Color commentary.
Yeah.
Color.
It's doing what we're doing. It's often called color commentary.
Okay, cool.
There we
go. I'm learning new words of things I might be okay at.
Yeah, color commentary is doing this, almost adding color to the experience.
Oh, okay,
I'm sure it's that's what it's from.
I feel like I'm almost like talking with a voiceovering a horse race.
Yeah.
And it's Blake coming on the inside. We're followed by John. John's following by Bruce. Bruce is coming up the inside. And it's
pretty slow horses.
pretty slow horses, really. Yeah.
Horses could probably swim this fast.
Yeah.
It's slowed down horse racing. But yeah, Craig definitely has a future in this. I mean, one, he's doing all the technology too. So not only is he doing the voices and the storytelling and bringing the energy from that perspective, he's also basically running this whole ship when it comes to the technology. Him and Will with SUP. So they both have been absolutely crucial in just making this happen.
Shucks. Let's get back to the races.
The
ones that really matter right now.
Yeah. Well, if if they're not a winner, Craig's our winner.
I'll take the belt.
Yeah, I'll take the belt. Last commentary
standing. We've got to coming into the channel now. Surely we've got to be coming into the channel.
Everyone is learning new words. We are.
Every day is a school day on this live stream.
Susie taught me a new word earlier. That's funny. All right, so we're at 45 minutes, 46 minutes. I mean, it's wind's whipping. It's getting up. Thankfully, it's blocked a little bit, but the wind is picking up. 15-mile-an-hour gusts, 8-mile-an-hour directly from the west going east, cutting across the short portion of the lake. So that's kind of better than the alternative. Going north to south, because that seems to be what really wore people down, is those long stretches.
I don't know about this, but this seems like has someone stretched the lake out. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like we've just been doing this
Yeah, we've been
backstretch for...
Yeah. I mean, it's...
I mean, I guess this is also the first time we've watched a full lap from this angle, but it just...
So it's narrowing right now.
Yeah.
Here comes the
Yeah.
channel, but still, they've only got 13 minutes
Yeah.
to make it from there to here, which
But
is
it is
totally
that
doable.
is doable because from having done a few laps on this myself, having
It
raced
is like
on the first
20,
day,
30, yeah.
I think it is. I'm trying to work out where they are, but like it is just
Yeah,
under.
once you get at the channel,
just under a kilometre, I think.
Okay.
From where it's hard to tell. I don't want to say anything and get it totally wrong, but
So here's the thing: if one person makes it, one person,
he still has to
and
go
they go
again.
out and they don't get it, that's what's going to be
Yeah,
sad.
it is.
But we'll see if that
Yeah.
happens. Yeah, if they maintain a 40-minute 3.3 pace, they can get to 58, 50, 85. Yeah.
I need a doctor's
Assuming they
note
don't.
for-
So David did some math. Assuming they don't slow for a buoy turn. Well, I've got news. Unfortunately, they slow.
Yeah.
They have to slow. I mean, you basically do a 180-degree turn. I think Kristen was able to show some of that, like just how much they have to turn around, and you definitely lose momentum there. Definitely a nail biter.
Here we go.
I need
We
a
are
doctor's
coming
note.
into the channel here, so we
Okay.
can see and you can see the water's calming there, just where it's getting
Yep.
some shelter.
Oh, that's great.
From the banks and also from the tower here. Just trying to see where they are. So it's definitely under a kilometre from this point here. So,
All right. So when they exit the channel, they're right in headwind. So that's that they have to go out to the buoy. Remember, they don't get to come right here. They have to go out to the buoy directly into the wind and then ride the tailwind in.
so we've lost
Oh,
the
man.
camera. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Everything's here, and all we need now is an alligator.
Yeah.
All we need now is an alligator to.
Oh,
Oh, we're
there
back
we
on.
go,
We're back
there we
on.
go.
We're back on.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what we need now. We're 48 hours of warm up to get broken cameras, wind, and alligators.
and some rain.
And
Let's
some
just
rain,
put some
yeah.
rain in there too.
Anyone else want to chuck anything else in?
Yeah.
Anyone else? Woo. If they make it, Veronica, yes, they do need to do another 5-mile lap.
You want to switch over to Kristen?
For audio, she doesn't look like she's doing anything. Don't you worry, Greg. Can you tell Greg that we are? Yeah, you can answer that one. Yeah. Yeah, you can deal with that one.
Yep.
So where are we? Just trying to see who we've got coming in here. I mean, I think I can safely say they're definitely going to cross the line. 11 minutes for well under a kilometre.
We should start seeing somebody
So
soon.
do
Are
you know
they
what?
in front of everybody?
They're in front, but
Okay.
this is a situation that happened last year. So we can't see at the moment how big the gap is from Blake
Yeah,
to
we know
to the other
we know
field.
the order.
Now,
we don't know
if
the
the gap is big enough for Blake to get in and the others not to make it, then Blake has to go round one more time. And based on this, I think he may have it. The boat now we should be seeing shortly. If Blake makes it and one or two of the others look like they could make it, but they're not confident they will be able to go again,
They might decide.
they
to
might
bow
decide
out.
just to
Yeah.
bail out there
Yeah.
before completing the lap, which means that Blake would only need to do one more lap.
Wow.
If anyone else crosses the line after Blake and feels that they still can't complete another lap,
Yeah.
Blake's still going to have to go round
if you got
another
a crew,
twice.
If they might have seconds to turn around if they decide to go back out.
Yeah.
Ready? All right. Greg told me to say it. Greg told me
Yeah.
to say it. So
Yes, this is all too much for a Monday morning.
following orders.
So,
Following orders.
okay, I'm going to see. I think we're going to see the boat from where we are soon. Yeah, I can see the boat. So, okay.
Yeah. So
Boat. Yeah, they see the boat.
here
So-
comes the boat. They're behind them, and here's the interesting thing: their crews need to be ready because they might have a minute, less than a minute, to get what they need fuel. No bathroom breaks, I don't imagine.
so-
Anything they need to turn around and go again if they decide to.
Oh, no,
so,
sorry, don't go back
switch
to
back
me.
to-
Sorry,
no.
whoa. Yeah, sorry about that. Everyone, I'm just trying to see whether we've lost the feed, but there we go.
Nope, we're good.
We're back. There we go. We're just queuing up the beach cam just in case we want to see them come in. Okay, so the boat's in, so Kristen's walking with
Yeah.
the camera.
We're just going to stay on her. I'm going to let her know.
Yeah, we're going to stay on her. Let me know if we want to go to her audio, okay? At the moment, I'll stick on my audio.
Let's.
This is too tense. Oh, look, it's all sunny now.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just let her know we're potentially switching to her audio. Yeah, let's let her get over to the water.
Yeah.
And
then we'll cut back to the audio.
Yep.
Oh, this is tense. This is tense. Yeah,
Still has to. You got to do a whole lap along.
Okay, let me. Yeah.
Crazy, ain't it?
Okay, there's the crane. The crane's even getting on the action. There's a crane.
All right.
The crane's been on the weekend.
They're watching.
The crane's rooting.
I think we have more birds watching than anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I can see a.
Do you want to switch audio to her?
Let me know.
Let's see.
Good.
Hey, KT, we might switch over to you for just a second. Let's see what we hear.
Okay, so I'm going to switch audio now. Let me know in the chat. Okay, and go.
And then, if you can see down the channel, just getting to the first bridge is Alex. Ooh, I know we're close on time. Blake Hamilton, absolutely amazing. Yeah! Yeah, Blake, you got it in you. Amazing. Woo! Blake Hamilton, our youngest in this last final group. Absolutely beast mode right now. He's all right, come around the corner so you can see the orange buoy. He's heading straight for that orange buoy. You can do it! Sorry, waiting for that. You, there, and there. About to come under the corner. Right there. It's Alex. Yeah, Alex! Woo! Beast mode!
Let's go, cut to me. So I am looking at second place. I think Blake's going to make this. So it now depends on what this, who is this in second? Is this John? This is going to be really interesting. This is going to, what happens, whatever second place does here.
Okay, Blake's about to come around the buoy.
Okay, Blake's coming around the buoy.
Look at that shot. We got it good.
I'm gonna keep it on Kristen for a second on the camera. So there we go. All right, it's Alex. It's Alex coming in behind. Alex is coming in behind. So. Okay.
55 minutes. So we got 5 minutes. So they've got a couple minutes to turn around and make it back.
So Kristen is gonna go. There we go. There's Alex.
Alex is gonna make it.
So Alex is good. So Alex could make it. It's whether is he gonna make it, but is he gonna decide to make it?
Yeah, is he gonna decide to go again? Oh my.
Because if Alex goes again as well as Blake, we know we've got 2 more laps of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Even if he starts and decides 100
yards,
yards,
he's put Blake back through it.
Yep. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna move out the way in a second. We're gonna get Blake coming to the beach. He's gonna have a couple of minutes probably to just do what he needs to do.
Can we see him?
We can in a minute. I'm just waiting to see it. Okay, right? Because Kristen's got him coming in. We're gonna get ready to cut to the beach camp.
We do have to do the beach camp.
Yeah, where's Kristen? Where is she? She's okay. She's watching him come in.
Hey, Kristen,
get
closer.
Okay, we're gonna cut round to. Here we go. So here we go, and we can see Blake coming in. Here comes Blake.
Oh my
there we go.
gosh.
Blake's coming in, and Blake is on the beach. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Blake is there.
On the dot.
Blake's there. We're going to switch back
Alex
over to...
just crossed the buoy.
Alex just crossed the buoy. Okay. We're going to cut over to beach cam. There we go. So So here we go, we've turned round. So, this is now if... Okay, I'm going to cut to the beach audio.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Blake. Yeah, Alex. So Blake has made it with 4 minutes. Alex. Yeah. Oh, you did it.
Okay, so we're cutting. So Alex has made it. What this means is there definitely has to be 2 more laps for a last paddler to be standing, because there's definitely going to be 2 people giving lap 50 a go.
Oh my God.
Which means that one of them will have to drop and then one will have to go again. So
Oh my God.
there we go.
If they start.
Yeah,
And no one else has come around.
I think also it depends if that. Well, it looks like Alex is going to go. It looks like no one wants to stop.
No one's come
Blake.
around the bend.
No,
and
no one's
we've
come
got
around the back. Yeah.
2.5 minutes. I think this is our last 2.
I think this is our last 2.
I think so.
I think you're right. I think this is our last 2. I'm going to leave on the camera on Kristen. But let's have a look in the chat room. Who's still? So Alex and Blake are on the beach. 2 flying fish boards are in. I can't imagine Bruce and John are going to make it now, which means that we're going to have Blake and Alex. There's the 2-minute whistle, which gives them a 2-minute countdown. I can't see anyone else coming.
Nope. No one else.
This is so good. This reminds me of the 1966 World Cup commentary. They think it's all over.
Oh, yeah.
It's not quite now.
Got a
I changed
future.
that. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, once we get started, we can update the totals and the lap.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I'm not going to start messing with all that stuff. We're going to
just wait.
I think it's pretty clear that we can't see Bruce. We
No.
can't see John. And there is only 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Left, and they're not in sight. So
Man,
we are down.
We might want to get eyes
Yeah.
on them, see what they're up to. Because
Right.
you know they're pushing.
They're pushing. So boat's not going to go with these guys now. So Kristen, is she gonna? She can walk up, right?
You can.
Yeah,
You can actually
1
get
minute.
pretty close.
Can we make sure
on them.
Kristen's gonna? She's gonna have to walk quite far.
I can help.
Can you help her? She's got shoes on.
Yeah.
We're now. Kristen is. There we go.
there's
There's
Nippers
John
co-
Nippers.
he's done.
Okay. Oh, Nippers is. Can he do it in? He's got
45 seconds. He's got to go
45
around the
seconds.
bend.
I don't think he's going to do it. There's Bruce as well. There's Bruce. There we go. I mean, and remember, Nippers has got to do a turn on that buoy turn. 30 seconds. There's 30 seconds. Kristen, show the camera on. Show the camera on Nippers. There goes Nippers. Bruce is slightly behind. 14 seconds. They're not going to make it.
Blake is slow to get up.
Blake is slow to get up.
Alex looks ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if he even sat down. He's talking. He's encouraging him.
And we
One,
have lost
go.
Bruce and John and Blake and Alex. No. What is this? Alex is not going.
He's not going
Alex
out.
is not going. He's stayed on the
my
beach.
Gosh.
He's letting Blake go. Blake has to complete this lap and he will be the last paddler standing.
If he can make it.
If he can make it. Alex, can we get Kirsten down to Alex? Kirsten down to Alex. Go.
Drink water, rehydrate.
Why'd you decide to do this?
Okay. I decided to do this because I'm satisfied. I gave it all I had. Everything that was within my control, I feel like I accomplished. And wasn't reaching speed. I think I did yesterday all day. Come on, Bruce! At the race to win, I think you can win it. That's on the ball. Go ahead. You're a true Show that right there. Show them interacting.
Yeah.
Less than that tank.
Yeah, Bruce.
You wanted wind, you got wind. Let's go.
He's smiling.
No more laps.
No more laps. Woo. Bruce is going for a swim. Yeah.
Nice job, Bruce.
You. He was.
I picked the right guy. It was you.
You. Well done.
Oh yeah, it was the late now. Where's my favorite friend? Hey! Hey, bud.
How lovely. Emotional. He's amazing, isn't he?
People all over the world.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take a breath.
You. Well done. No more laps. The new quote. There's one more lap for many, many laps.
What do you do? What do you do for photo? Hey, there we go.
Well done, you're epic. Camera over there. You want me to take it?
Okay, so I'm going to cut back to me now because I guess everyone really wants to know what's happening with Blake. So, right, let's just transition. So unfortunately, in probably the most exciting lap of the race, you're stuck with me for a bit. While Mason has got the roaming camera, and Mason's going to go run. Yeah, you go. Yeah, to the yellow buoy. So, I can see Blake. So he's on the back leg. He's making his way up. So he's probably just going past that is the 250, 500. He's approaching about the 1K marker. So he's about halfway up the back leg. The wind's dropped a tiny bit, it feels. We've got some blue sky now. He come in on that lap, that last lap, he come in with 4.5 minutes to spare. So, I mean, he can do it. He can do it. He had 4.5 minutes. He's got it in tank. He's only racing himself now. We're sending Mason with the roaming cam to the new buoy turn so we can get him coming in. So let me just get back and see what we can see. Yeah, there's no point in me cutting to the roaming cam. Right, we would. I'm not entirely too sure what we would change. Well, the one thing we want now is for the race not to win. So, a recap: we are on lap 50, which actually was the lap number I thought we would go to. The same. We are down to the last paddler, but to be the last paddler standing, Blake has to complete the new extended course and finish by the top of the hour. We are currently at 49 hours, 6 minutes and 25 seconds. He completed the last full lap.
Go Blake, go Blake.
He completed the last lap in 55 and a half minutes. So he had a little bit of time to spare as well, but obviously he's now on his second lap, so he's going to have to dig deep. He's got no other paddlers now pushing him. Alex, I mean, what can we say about Alex?
He's an amazing guy.
I mean, I think think there's
Yeah.
there's probably not a dry eye in the YouTube chat room right now.
What do we think?
What do we think? Is this the villain?
What do we think?
Is this going to be the villain?
And
You have the feed on.
No, yeah, we can come to the chat room here. So, well, no, we're not cutting just yet because we go. This could be the
No,
villain.
but I
Here we
just
go.
wanted to read the
Don't
feed.
let the race win, Blake. Go, go, go. The
Yeah.
race
he's gonna
will
give it
not
everything
win.
he's got.
Yeah.
Bruce and
For
Carol
all
are
the
standing. Yeah,
viewers,
super proud, Johnny.
If
Yeah.
Greg is a winner, I'm putting the belt on him and I'm throwing him.
Here we
You're
go.
not.
So,
No, you're
so
not.
we're not going to cut to Mason Cam just yet.
Not for very long.
There we go. So, so what are your thoughts now?
We're halfway to the finish. The first half was epic. Those three guys gave it their all. We just saw another great example of sportsmanship in this race. We got it last year with John and Paolo, and then we just saw Alex do, really what not only was an incredible selfless act, but also in the moment to be so tired and to make what is probably a good strategic choice too, understanding that if there's going to be a winner, it needs to be on this
Yeah, it has to be on this
lap
lap.
right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
And so now we sit and wait and find out.
I can see Blake
What's
still.
gonna
So
happen?
Blake is just coming up to the top. So he's nearly two. I can see him as a dot. He is approaching the top of the lake. So that's a 2K stretch up there. He's not quite near the top.
8 minutes in.
8 minutes. And now basically you and he come in on 54.5 minutes. So he had 5.5 minutes.
Yeah,
still.
well, actually, really, he was closer to 4 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess between
Yeah.
4 and 5.
So he has got
He
a
has
little
a
bit,
little gap.
but obviously he's only his second
Yeah.
super lap, and he also happened to have done 48 laps prior to that,
Yeah.
which was like 100 billion miles or something before he did that. So he's not quite as fresh as a daisy, although he looked pretty fresh.
he looked pretty good down there.
Yeah.
He really did. I mean, he was tired. He was breathing heavy, but
No
Yeah.
surprise.
no surprise. But he got some food in him before he left, and they resupplied him with his liquids, and we sent him off. So
Yeah, I can see him.
we've got a pretty epic ending coming up.
I'm just waiting to see when I see him turn.
Say
I'm just going
that.
to check in the group. Greg, you have created such a beautiful legacy.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. No villains here.
Thank you.
Go Blake. Don't let the race win. Greg, we think this is incredible. Almost a perfect ending. Yeah. Pure generosity spirit. Absolutely super cool. We are all cheering for Blake now. We're going to have we're going to have our last paddler standing. Super proud, Johnny. I know Blake's got this. The
You
race
know,
will not win.
The big thing right now is his biggest challenge is the wind. The wind is really picked up again. It's not to the level of our first day, but it's a crosswind for a big section of what he's going to be paddling.
I mean, it's going to be behind him in a minute. So he's going to get a bit.
You're right. Now it just shifted. It was going west to east while we were out there, and it's shifted a bit. So should be interesting to see. I'll let you go.
Yeah,
Just
cool.
wanted to
You let me go.
swing by.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So basically, you are either going to be the hero or the villain by the end of this. We might need to smuggle you out of the country.
Why don't we just say not that important? Or a villain?
Yeah, don't you worry. No, everyone gets. Need binoculars.
I'm going to differ on his biggest enemy being the wind. His mind. It's got to be. At this point, when your body's just shot and he's by himself.
I think.
Yeah, no, they all
Yeah.
have. Obviously, they're all strong, but we've heard lots of stories about.
Yeah.
What will that self-talk?
Yeah, I think he will get a lift from Alex. From what Alex did, he won't want to let Alex down as well. He's not letting him down at all, but I think he'll want to show Alex and thank Alex for having the chance to actually go out and see whether he can do it. Okay. Adam, recap the last hour, please. Ooh, where do I start on that? Well, we had 48 hours of warming up. We had a 1 hour super lap, in which point we had 4 races going out after we had Bruce, John, because Alex and Blake, Lindsay hit her goal of 48 laps, 48 hours. So 4 paddlers were left remaining. They went for it. They had to get round. Blake made it round with 4.5 minutes to spare, and Alex come in with, I think it was probably about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes to spare. So it looked like both were going to have to go out and do another lap. And by having 2 paddlers out, it meant that there would be another lap after that, because there has to be 1 lap done with only 1 paddler to become the last paddler standing. And in a very emotional moment, Alex let Blake go. So by Alex letting Blake go on his own, it meant that Blake only has to complete this 1 lap to become the last paddler standing, because I think Alex knew that if he went, both of them weren't going to be able to put in another 2 laps doing this distance in the wind and the conditions. So absolutely incredible sportsmanship taken to the wire. Alex is a legend. If you've been listening to the live stream over the last 2 days, the man just oozes positivity. I'm going to go back and watch all 48 hours of this again, and just to find Alex's sound bites, and I'm going to stick them on a MP3 and play it back to myself while driving in the car, just to feel good about life. So Alex is a legend. We will get him on here as well, but right now it's all about Blake. Yeah, we are. Look who we have. Alex, man.
Hi.
I don't even know where to start, buddy.
I don't know if I can talk. Go ahead.
Oh man, don't! You're gonna start. You go have me crying as well.
Take off your glasses.
No. Because it's because I'm really tired.
Right. Me too. Right.
Yeah. And I think if I cut to the, I'm gonna cut to the YouTube chat. Yeah, and we're gonna hear what some people are saying, because I think there's probably not a dry. Alex, so proud of my brother. Go, Alex! Congratulations, Alex. We love you. Congratulations, Alex, sending positive vibes from Macedonia. Alex, look at this. Vamos. Yeah, keep sending your messages to Alex now. He's seeing them. Good job, Alex. Man, it's like, I don't even know where to start. Love you, brother. Alex, you are amazing.
What's up, Ken?
Man, you have inspired so many people. With
Thank you, Ryan.
how you've done that. I'm going to leave it on there so you can see the messages coming in.
Anthony.
You killed it. Yeah, man, what you did there and what you've shown in just the utmost as an athlete, that performance was absolutely incredible. From lap 1 until you graciously sent Blake on his way, having done what you come here to do. You knew what was going to happen if you both went out on that. But talk me through what you were thinking. What was going through your mind? So proud of this man. He's an inspiration to me and the paddleboarding community.
Love you, Rob.
There we go.
Love you, Rob.
Yeah.
You inspired me, homie.
Yeah. So what you did is why I love the SUP community so much. You legend.
No, it is a great community.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, we need to probably stop this man from crying for a second. So I'm going to cut back to here. There we go. Look at that. So then now we can see ourselves again.
I can't see anything.
No, don't worry. Okay. So just tell everyone kind of like what was going. Firstly, talk us through that last lap.
Yeah. I mean, I went out. I was in a really good mood. I overcame, my hardships of last year, and that was my goal, was just to satisfy my potential. I was happy to get through 48. I knew I could do it. It wasn't a piece of cake. There were a couple of times where I was ready to call it.
Really? What, within the 48?
Oh yeah, last night I was too sleepy. I thought it was dangerous. I thought I would fall in the water and drown. I had a leash and a BFP.
Okay, well you held that one together.
I was just too sleepy. So I was coming on the beach and I forgot who, but someone's like, "Hey, your buddy's here, Andre Chagas from the Ballet." Yeah, he's a client and friend. And
going for that pickup.
Man, just lifted me, and he's like, "No, you're not. We're gonna figure this out. Let's go." So he talked to Marco, who I'd never met, my friend from childhood, and they put my stuff together, and we came up with a plan. And I got through those first couple of hours, and I had 10 more to go, and I thought it would be impossible, but
you got stronger again.
It was one lap at a time, and I did. It just is like the mental, my mood was really elevated, and that helped my physical.
And man, none of that was apparent to us here on the beach at all. You come in, you're always smiling. You gave us a whoop, you gave us a fist up.
I mean, you all are great too. It's not about it's just not about my intern or my experience. This is a community, right?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
You all are a part
And
of
man,
it.
I mean, it's like we've had you on the podcast throughout the 2 days, and I was just saying to everyone that I can't wait to go back and find all your pieces to camera when we had you here, because you exude positivity. You've got a strong mind. After your story about after what happened to you last year, when we've talked about it behind the camera here, where you fell asleep and missed the call, to then put the training you've put in over the last 12 months and to come back here and do what you do with the mindset and to inspire people, to have people in tears on YouTube. No one cries on YouTube. YouTube's all cats, isn't it?
Very
It's
nice.
like, cats and silly jokes. And but like Alex, you're such a legend. You did also a lot of impressive moments here this weekend. But most meaningful to me was the example of sportsmanship you displaced. Alex, you did sports personality of the year could be on here.
I don't know about that. Look, it wasn't a difficult decision.
No.
I mean,
What was the decision?
Look, I met Blake when he was looking for a board, and I sold him my old board. So
Okay.
he's using my old board right
Okay.
now. And he was a kid, and he was full of energy.
Mason. Okay, wait,
Yeah,
mate.
go ahead.
No, I want you to keep talking for a second. I'm going to let Mason know. Can you talk to Mason on WhatsApp? Are you on? 'Cause we are going to. Can you just let him know? Can you give us a couple of minutes? We will cut to him in a second. You'll let him know. Okay. No, he just looked at the camera and waved and smiled. So you.
Yeah, Blake he's a great kid. He's a sweet kid, so he befriended a lot of my friends, a lot of people I paddle with and know. And he's been impressive from the get-go. He had a very, I just saw him supporting Lindsay this weekend so much,
And Lindsay as well.
constantly looking out for Lindsay. I would turn around and he's just looking out. He wasn't thinking about himself, and I was, I'm just thinking about that now. So, so we went out, and I was excited to go out race with him, and just the energy of that experience, fantastic. I felt great, but I wasn't reaching speed. Maybe it's age. Maybe I just got gas from effort of yesterday. Maybe I need to learn how to paddle. Maybe something about my stroke, which is totally
you're
fine.
such a strong paddler. Unbelievable. I mean,
I saw him real easy stroke and real nice disposition. It just made all the sense in the world to set him free, so to speak. He earned it, and he's earning it right now. Let's see if he makes it.
earned it, yeah.
You had to talk him into it, didn't
It's
you?
a show. Yes.
Looks like, yeah.
He wanted me to get on that board. It didn't make any sense to me,
Yeah.
And I mean, this doesn't sound. I got to think about it. It doesn't sound right, but I didn't want the race to win.
yeah.
The race doesn't deserve to win.
No, the race doesn't
one
deserve
of us
to win.
deserves to
Yeah,
win.
yeah,
And in
absolutely.
this case, he deserves to win. So it was an easy decision for me. And people are saying all these nice things, and it's not why I'm crying. It's not a big deal to me. It was the right thing to do, and it makes me happy. And I think that's why I'm crying, is because I'm fulfilled.
Yeah, you're fulfilled.
I came.
You
I
came.
got what I came for.
You're going home with a glass full. You filled your cup,
100%.
man. You filled your cup.
Overflowing. So
Yeah,
I'm good.
overflowing.
Good.
Excellent. Now, okay, we're now going to cut to the boat cam. Alex, you're going to hang with me and watch it on here.
Sure.
So we're now looking on the boat cam. We are just going to see if we can find him. Here we go. So this is Blake. So he's on the back stretch now.
Okay.
Got Blake. You know roughly where this
Very
is.
familiar, sure.
Here he comes. Go, Blake. I mean, look, what a guy. Alex, we love you, top dog. Your family in Padel at Ohana are so proud of you. Great race. Legend status for sure. So here we go. We've got Blake. Now, I'm going to switch to the audio for the boat and see if we've got audio coming from Mason. Mason, I'm going over to you. He has no idea.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, we got Blake. He's around the last buoy. He's about to enter the channel. Am I allowed to be up here or no? Okay. All right. We're going to follow behind him and just so you can kind of see what he's seeing. But, yeah, he's doing great. You can tell the paddle strokes are really quick. He's getting a crosswind, a tiny, tiny bit of headwind, but not enough, I think, to prevent a ton of progress. Not like the first day, but sky's clearing up. He's doing great, focused, driving the paddle, pretty quick paddle cadence or paddle rhythm. And, yeah, the victory is within sight. What are we at, 42 minutes? Barring any unexpected occurrences, gator encounters, who knows, the lake draining out of nowhere, a sinkhole, which we have a lot of, He should be good. He should get it. And what a year he's had. He won the last paddler standing. Oh, he's potentially going to win the last paddler standing as well as the crossing. Have you heard of the crossing? The crossing here. I've got. So it's Mason and Mason here. The driver here is Mason, and I'm Mason. The crossing for cystic fibrosis is a paddle on a board from the Bahamas, Florida, 80 miles across the ocean. And he won that earlier this year. And he just started paddleboarding in February. So, yeah, clearly an in-shape guy with an athletic background. He's also the owner and CEO of a pretty cool company, I think called Blue, that does snorkels, like the extended, like almost the hoopla lines where you can snorkel, but almost like scuba and snorkel at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like you're scuba diving, but it's on a tube that's above the water and hitting air. But yeah, we're just going to follow behind him so you can see what he sees. We didn't want to get in front of him, follow, just because the wake, we don't want to introduce anything that might change how he's going to paddle, get in front of the wind. You know, we don't want any sort of drama around potentially drafting or anything with the wind kind of coming that way. So, yeah, he's making great time. Finishing towers over here. And remember, going through the channel right here, got to go all the way around out to the buoy and come back. So he will face some direct headwind once he gets out of the channel. But once you're in it, he should be good. It was pretty calm, placid water. And yeah, he's making good time. I mean, we're not going slow on this boat for you know, if I was trying to do this speed, human powered in the wind, pretty good clip. I mean, we got bikes barely going past us over here. I wonder if that guy knows he's witnessing history. Well, what's cool too, you didn't know this from last year, we had our last group had one kind of outlier that was very young. We're like, how's that youth going to do against folks that have been doing this for decades? And last year, youth won. This year, it looks like that's going to happen again. He's 28, youngest competitor of the top 10. And, yeah, pretty inspiring. So wind's dying down even as we get closer to this island right here. And, again, there's the finish tower. There's where everybody is. And, oh, yeah, I think they do now. I think they're with us, the bikes. But he's cruising right along. I feel like we're actually speeding up trying to catch up to him. And as we get closer to the channel, he's just going to go faster with the wind dying down. So pretty awesome, y'all. Last paddler standing right there in front of you. He's got a good pace, 3, 4, 5 strokes on one side, 6, 7. He might be doing 10 and 10 or 11 and 11. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's going to be doing a lot more on the right side with the wind. Just kind of keep straight. You can kind of see the waves going at an angle, southeast, northwest wind. And, man, beautiful sky. The clouds really, really cleared up. This is awesome. Oh, we can already hear cheers. We can hear people on the beach cheering. Or on the shore. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ducks flying out of the way. Like we said, barring any crazy muscle cramps or anything that might trip him up, I think he's got it. But you never know. The race could win. And this year we've got an amazing wrestling belt that we're going to show y'all on screen. Last year it was like this metal sign, which is awesome. It looked great. It was like engraved and whatnot. But this year it's like a WWE wrestling belt. Heavy too. So he's doing great. We could probably get it even a hair closer. It's gonna be fun once we enter the channel and kind of go through. All right, we got some folks cheering on. Good job, Blake. Thanks for doing this, Mason. All right, for perspective, we're getting around the tower. Here's the island that we're all on, and here's the channel we're entering. As you can see, it's narrowing down. The wind's dying down just a little. Yeah, this is going to be I'm excited to come around the corner and see the crowd that's forming. Oh, yeah, what a beautiful day, beautiful morning. He'll have the rest of the day to rest, celebrate, make it back home, whatever he's doing. $51 hours? 50 hours. 165, 170 miles? 2 days. How crazy is that? And that's stopping every 40 minutes for 15, 20 minutes. Taking a little break, he made some sort of adjustment. I think he shortened the paddle just a little. I don't know if it's adjustable. It's probably not. I think he might have moved something around on the handle for his grip. But no, he's cranking. He's going now. Oh, yeah, he's picking it up. Look at that. Now I'll have to have a little bit more balanced paddling with the wind not being as much of a factor in this channel. But, yeah, we're getting a great shot here behind him. We're kind of drafting off him. Just kidding. Ducks don't seem that impressed. They're like, yeah, we swim all day long. Big deal. Somebody on the golf cart here, stopping, cheering them on. That might be with us, might not. All right, yeah. I think we can stay close. And what we'll do is I'll jump off the boat and go meet him at the finish line. And, oh, yeah, we're going to have a crowd on the bridge. Yeah, what's up, Tracy? Oh, yeah, people are filming. People are watching. Got at least half a dozen folks on the bridge, and we're going to have a crowd at the finish. Hello? What's going on? He's going to make it. He's got it. 10 minutes. I mean, he ain't going to make it by a real comfortable amount. It's going to still be, he's got to make sure he doesn't let up too much. But he should have a few minutes. Good job. Go, Blake. That's Dad right there, cheering him on. He's done his own endurance race. It's been up for 50 hours as well. Good job. All right, look at this. What a great way to finish the lap. Get a little cheer and get a little break from the wind. Go under some bridges for just, change of scenery and some shade. He's cranking away. Oh, yeah, people cheering. You hear that? Here's Casey and Flying Fish / crossing team. Those are all the same people from that crossing I was telling you about. That thing's definitely, man, 200 people starting the Bahamas and paddled that right there, just like that, through the ocean waves, straight over to Jupiter. There we go. I think that's Sally. Is that Sally? No, that's not Sally. Here we go. Good job. That's Lindsay. Lindsay, the woman record for the farthest female ever, 48 hours, 48 laps. Woohoo! All right, another bridge, more people. She just did 48 laps right there. Crazy, man. Yeah, happy. She ain't slept either. All right, the wind's picking up big time. It's channeled right through here. It's almost like caught by all these walls and pushed in. It hits you hard. Dang, he's digging now. He's digging, trying to get through that because he's basically a sailboat out here catching all that wind. But he's got it. He's not slowing down. He's just digging hard. He's got a lot more in the tank. But he's going to use it up right here. So again, even though the tower's right there, you can't go straight to it. You got to go all the way out to that buoy. So he's got to go directly in the wind for a couple hundred yards. Thankfully blocked by those trees. He gets the paddle back. We're starting to hear the crowd. Oh, yeah. Folks are gathering. Everybody's waking up. Got 8 minutes. He's going to get it. He's going to get it, no problem. 8 minutes. All right, there's the buoy. There's the buoy right up there. Right there. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that wind is kicking now. He's directly into it. It's not going to be a problem. He's got it. No problem at all. Awesome. Because if nobody finishes, the race wins. There might not be a winner, so which would be pretty demoralizing. I believe. Yeah. So I'm probably just going to hop off when we get there. Is that all right? Yeah. Or you need me to help you tie it up? No. Thank you so much, Mason. Something about the name just makes quality people. It is a good name. I think I'm a little older, so I had it first. So you're welcome. Changing the reputation of Masons. Because before we were just known for jars. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's it. Oh, here you go. You good? Yep. Okay. Let's get a shot of. No, you're good. Let's go, let's go, let's go! And he did it. He did it. Unbelievable. Great job. Are we getting it? Look at that. Look at that. He made it. Oh, the man that made it possible. Sober boy. Sober boy. Neither one of us. We don't even trick. All right, can I get everybody to gather around? Oh, wow. That's so awesome. Appreciate it. Hey, let's get everybody right up here. I'm going to stand right down here with us.
So proud of you.
Y'all hop right up here. All right, right here. Okay. All right. There's love to get into. Papa. Sun's at your back. That'd be easy to turn.
Where's that team? I'd like to welcome back to the beach for the final time 2023 Last Paddler Standing Race Event Challenge, whatever you want to call it. Right here, your first ever 49 loop finisher. Blake.
Dude, yeah, you need some sleep.
Start over, Greg.
Yeah. Really not starting speech. Yeah, that's going to go down in history. Wrong.
As well as
Look at that, y'all.
lay that down right there. Woo! Your last paddler standing. That you must wear at least the rest of today. All right. Let everybody go. Totally with that on, brother. Wow. Good job.
Yeah. Look at that. Let's see that thing. We're on live right now. Wow. Heavy, ain't it?
It is beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. You got to wear that. One more lap. Isn't that crazy? That's the rules. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. Wow. That is awesome. Hey, Craig, let's go back to you.
Whoa! I don't really know what to say after that. What an absolutely incredible finale to an amazing couple of days. I don't think you could have written that really with anything. I would have maybe added in some alligators. Oh, wait, which side are you coming up? Oh, back to front. I don't know where to go. There we go. Blake, we're gonna. Yeah. We'll give him a second.
just a second.
I mean, what would he? Where do we go from there? There's probably no point in having a race next year.
Y'all felt the wind pick up?
The wind's picked up.
Yeah, I mean, we got out of it just in time before it really. I mean, it might have prevented folks from finishing because this was directly in the wind on the way
This
out.
thing's
and
blowing over. There's all sorts happening.
If they had to do one more lap with it picking up at this pace and getting later in the day,
Yeah.
it might have put the whole thing in
Yeah,
jeopardy.
yeah.
And how about this?
Oh, look
See,
at
I
it.
mean, look,
Holding
we're
on
starting
to
get-
stuff. We're going to start holding on to stuff.
That's just a testament to how much it's picking up.
Yeah.
How wild is it that
Watch
2
that
years in a
champagne
row-
bowl. Yeah.
How wild is it that 2 years in a row, an act of basically chivalry is what allowed this thing to have the photo finish?
Yeah.
Y'all are aspirational people. So
Yeah.
You're awesome. Yeah. Hey, it fits.
I love you, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah.
He's getting so much love.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. All right, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I know.
It's the belt. It's heavy now.
Oh,
right?
he's, oh my God.
I'm used to all this.
So everybody see
Extra
this? He's
5
got
pounds.
his big old heavy belt
Oh
on.
my gosh, man. Wow. Okay, yeah, you can't see it. It's just down. We're gonna move this a little
Can I
just
grab a
because
shirt
it
real
doesn't
quick?
matter now.
Can I grab a shirt?
Grab a
real
shirt?
quick?
Yeah. You don't want to. I would too. I would too. But I mean, you wouldn't want to see any of that.
He doesn't want people to get too excited about
The belt.
the belt.
Oh my gosh. That's a perfect finish. Perfect finish.
So besides being a little bit taped, you really, and walking maybe a little bit carefully, you're looking in incredible shape still.
Thank you.
Smile on your face. Are you delirious at all? I mean,
No, I'm pretty amped up right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel pretty good. The body is getting tight though, for sure. I don't know
Just
if I
moment
I
by
know,
moment.
you don't have to stay. I know.
probably couldn't do like a third one of those. I don't think.
I was gonna say,
The
did you,
adrenaline was real, and the people yelling helped.
what were you thinking going into that second long lap? Like, oh my gosh, this might be it for me, or like I'm just gonna keep going. Were you hoping what happened would happen? Someone would bow out and just kind of force you to have to do an additional lap?
It was honestly just one moment at a time. Like, once I hit the beach, I knew immediately I had to get my heart rate down. Because that 5 miles in the first lap, that 5 miles was a lot harder than I expected.
Okay. Why?
and-
What about it? Just the distance, or was it the turns, or the wind? Anything?
Mainly the wind.
Okay.
And then that was the first time paddling that course.
Yeah.
So there's like little small things that
Yeah.
you kind of need to have in mind, right?
Everything else that you've done 50 times, you basically know it.
Yeah.
This is all, just new territory.
Yeah, exactly. So like when you come around the buoy, like exactly
That
where you're
cement,
gonna go, and
yeah.
then how
Right.
you're gonna battle the side job and stuff like that. So,
Right.
yeah, I think the heart rate got up a little more. So coming into the beach, the first lap was just get my heart rate down, do what I can do in the 3 minutes that I had. I think.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
next one.
Was there? Hold on to these.
And then
So
a big
the
part
wind.
of,
Speaking of the wind,
Yeah.
it's picking up. Glad you're not out there again. Holy cow!
but a big part of that 3 minutes is that Alex came up to you and we heard him, and you're saying no, and so there was a whole. He's like, he asked us to walk away so he could talk to him.
Really?
Oh
No
yeah,
kidding.
there was a major decision to be made
Yeah.
in those seconds.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. So I'm expecting that Alex and I are going to go back out. John hadn't quite had made it around the corner yet,
Yeah.
so I figured it's going to be me and Alex. And yeah, he just walks up to me, and I could tell it was a little serious. So he said, "Can you do that again?" And I was like, "Yeah, like let's go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "All right, it's all you,"
Wow.
because he knew that the race can win if
Yeah.
we both
Yes.
go out there.
And we would have had a riot if the race. Checking the comments, people were like, "Greg better watch his back if the
Oh
race
no,
wins."
Greg was worried.
Yeah, he's like,
behave,
y'all better get a
Yeah.
winner for this race.
We all
We've
wanted-
been following.
yeah,
Yeah, so
But without that rule, it wouldn't have created that sort of intensity, right?
Right,
So
right.
that's very interesting.
how does this compare to the crossing as far as just the feeling and the sensation? And obviously the format's a lot different. Are you on a similar high?
Yeah, I mean, actually super similar in terms of like the gratitude that comes along with it, just in
Yeah.
knowing the people that you know
Yeah.
that like led to this whole situation.
Yeah.
Like Alex was one of the people that kind of convinced me to do this race along with Lindsay Tilton.
Yeah.
Who did 48.
Yeah.
Unreal. She was over there jumping and cheering like she
Like,
hadn't
how
done
are you
anything.
doing this?
Like,
Yeah.
she was dancing basically. It was like she did. And I was telling Mason, the driver, I was like, she did 48 laps. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just so cool how this sport brings people together and puts you in touch with amazing people.
That's awesome. Is there
Scooch in.
anything? What's that?
Scooch in. We can't see your lovely beard.
Sorry. Yeah. How does it feel to finish such a long race at this time of day versus maybe 12 hours from
I know,
now,
it's kinda
11 at
weird,
night?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Like we're
Or
in
can
the
you
morning.
tell what time of day
Is
it
it just
is?
like
I would
whatever?
think it'd
I know
be
the
so-
sun's out. You know?
Yeah.
It's a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a Monday.
Yes. Yeah. Are you late for work?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
shoot!
gotta-
Yeah, we gotta get to work.
He's the boss.
What's something that you were like, as soon as this is over, I need to go do this, get this, I want this, any cravings, anything like that? Like I can't wait for this.
Yeah, everybody at work and anybody who really knows me will know that I'm going to say a Chipotle bowl.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I had that for dinner last
He's
night.
driven by guacamole. We learned that
Yes.
from somebody online.
Was it guac worthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awkwardly. That is awesome. Well, yeah, there's a Chipotle right over there.
I'm on my way.
There you go. Well, anything else you want to share to folks that might be watching thinking, I kind of want to do this. This is inspiring. What would you say?
Yeah, I think this event is incredible. Whether you're a super experienced paddler, whether
You're like you brand new to it, right?
Yeah, just somebody
Brand
who's
new
like,
with multiple wins under
I
his
know.
belt.
You've,
So.
you've gone up.
But like maybe if you haven't done like an ultra endurance race, I think this is a great way to get a taste for it and just see how far you can push yourself. You can always come in and tap out at some point.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe you just need to paddle.
Yeah, you can you can give it a great effort like Lindsay. You can half-ass it like Craig over here, or you can do whatever you want. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, everything in between. So
I'm just
Great
no,
to get in here.
awesome. Thank you so much for just giving us a little time. Yeah, you look fresh out there. You look awesome, and I think you could have done another one despite the conditions. And congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Take
thank
care of
you.
that belt.
Hand
Thank
was,
you to
I guess
Greg.
we shouldn't do that very hard.
Everybody.
Greg,
with
Craig.
all his blisters.
Yeah,
and
sorry, we
everything.
won't
Sorry.
squeeze too hard.
I reckon, as the last paddler standing, you can sign off on the live stream.
You had lots of fans.
Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. See you next year for
Same
the last
time next
paddler.
year.
Bye, Lean In Mason. Say bye.
Rookie of the year. Yeah. See y'all.
Big time rookie.
Awesome.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch out. You have been
Awesome.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys, and remember, thank you to all our sponsors.
Yes. Thank you.